Hello, welcome to Sasha's Soul Station. Today I was going to talk about what actually did go wrong, why exactly I went off the rails, fell off the wagon, whatever you want to call it, and now eating the same way I was eating 5 months ago before I went raw, before my cleanse on that started on June 22nd, my lemonade fast, and then mono raw mono meals, and then continuing with 100% raw, and everything seemed to be wonderful. Everything was going great. So what is that went wrong all of a sudden? One thing, I think it's just it comes down to one thing. Everything else, I think I got it. Everything was going well. So the thing is, I picked the wrong time of the year for transition. I've been reading and listening to raw foodies for many years, and I've heard a lot and read a lot about this magic time span of 8 months minimum, 8 months to a year. But let's let's say 8 months where you have to stay completely clean, 100% raw, no cheating, no spoon licking when you're cooking for your family, no trying something at a wedding or any other event that you're going to. And everything was going great for me. I didn't not only I did not have to make myself not want to or not think of eating cooked. I just didn't want to. I just did not want to. I had no desire. But then what happened? About 4.5 months in, cold weather came in, like all of a sudden. Temperature dropped drastically. And I live in North Carolina, in Charlotte. So I felt it. Not like, oh, I'm so cold, I need something hot. But because of the programming in my mind, subconscious, it started craving those warm, cozy foods. And for whatever reason, for me, it was split pea soup. I've been wanting it like for quite some time, like 1, 2 weeks. Almost every day I would think about it. But I'm like, nah, I would just brush it off and continue with my carrot salad. And everything was good. But then all of a sudden, this craving kind of made me, and I was at the wrong time, at the wrong place. And I went for the corn tortilla chips. It was pretty impulsive. Like just because of this comfort craving, and I needed something more substantial, and I was in the store and I was hungry, so I went for it. Like one time. I know, I've been through it so many times, and again, same thing. Next day, I want it again, and I want it badly. Cooked food, messed up food, junk food, crave junk food. Cooked craves cooked. So, and it's like uncontrollable desire pretty much. It takes over you, and all you want is to get that and to get the satisfaction from having it, you know. And with me being a binge eater, having the eating disorder for as long as I remember myself, I don't just have few bites. I eat the whole bag in one sitting. big bag, not a tiny bag. So one time, two times, three times, all of a sudden now I crave sushi like big time. Sushi is my favorite food probably on earth, like second to, well, next to some Russian dish um, that's made out of carrots and beets with a bunch of mayonnaise. That would be my top favorite dish, except like not including sweets, of course. And I just started craving sushi, and that was my obsession for like 3 weeks until I finally got to eat sushi. I went to a restaurant wanting just sushi. I'm like, let me do it, let me get over it and start over. I'm sure I'll be okay. I got it. Even though I've been through it. And actually, all the last time, at least the fall down was kind of slow. I would get some sushi. Then in a few days, I would get some other cooked food and other cooked food. And then maybe 2 weeks later from the fall down when it starts, then I'll have some sweets. Well, not this time. This time I went not like that, but like yeah. I went from 100% raw, basically with corn tortilla chips here and there, to having sushi, and all of a sudden I crave everything I see. Like, I want everything I see, and I'm like, subconscious takes over, programming takes over, and I'm like, kind of conscious decision, but not. And I don't believe in fighting. I don't believe in forcing. I'm like, if I really wanted that bad, I just might as well have it, and I did. Had some sauteed vegetables and Chinese buffet. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, oh, I think I do want this cookies and cakes, and I went for it. And next day, I went and got pizza. Or 2 days later. And I've been eating pizza every day since. Today is 7th day. 1 week from my fall down. I just underestimated or just didn't really take it seriously. But I couldn't because I didn't have experience with that. I needed to go through it. But I just didn't know how important it is to choose the right season. So you gauge this 8 months span so it goes so smoothly. Like, I've already learned my lessons with all the important dates and holidays, and I know how to set my mind to go around it and not to cave in and not even want things when I go to holidays and events. I've learned how to deal with holidays, okay? Just holidays, period. Birthdays, going to restaurants with family. So I was good. I had family reunion, I had my birthday, had my daughter's birthday, and I did not even think about taking a bite of anything. Birthday cake, pizza, and these are food I love, and I don't at that point I didn't hate them yet, like I hate meat, and like I would never touch meat. I was still like, that looks good, that tastes good, that smells good. I mean, yeah, I remember how it tastes, but I don't want it. I'm good. I'm not conceiving. Yeah, I'm not conceiving myself. Conceiving, is that the word? Convincing. Goodness, sorry. I'm not convincing myself that I don't want it. I honestly, genuinely don't want it. But then I did not realize how hard cold weather is gonna kick me in the butt. You know, being Russian, cold weather, it's just all the associations. Growing up for 33, 34 years, 34? Yeah, 34 years, the same way. I mean, comfort food, winter food, soups, stews, I started craving all that. Just the warmth and coziness. Not the taste really, but the way they make you feel, just the comfort. That's where my cravings started coming in and remind of themselves and just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually I just, in Chinese restaurant, in Chinese buffet, pew! But I'm grateful for the experience, for the lesson. I have now I know better. That's why there is no excuse. I start January 1st. So I get this 8 months and more on 100% raw. Because it's gonna be January cleansing, blam blam blam, and that's gonna be spring and summer abundance of fruit. What's gonna trigger me? Nothing. I already know how to deal with holidays, with getting together, all kind of this stuff. So, and by the time the cold weather comes, it's gonna be October, November, and at that point I would get my 10 months in. So that's the plan. And maybe I shouldn't put this pressure on myself by telling you my plans, putting them out there. But I don't put this stress on me. I don't put this pressure on me, really. Because if something goes differently, if I change my mind, I'm changing my mind. I'm not gonna just go through with something that I planned just to keep my word, to prove that I can do it. I have no interest. My priorities are being honest with myself, first and foremost, being honest with everybody else, and following my intuition, my gut, and no stress. No stress. Stress doesn't work. Pressure doesn't work. If you press on the ball, it's gonna blow up. We don't need it. We don't want it. I don't. So if for some reason my circumstances change, my vision changes in 2 months, I'm like, okay, whatever. Change of plans, change of heart. I think the most important thing is to do whatever you feel like doing. If it brings you joy. I was getting a kick out of it. Eating raw. It was amazing. Especially mono. Miss mono so much. That's what I can't wait to do. For real. Mono is that thing. That's where it's at. Mono. Thank you guys for listening to my long story. And like, subscribe, comment, ask any questions, because I just forget stuff. It's so much easier to answer specific questions. Like, maybe I'll make them in a video. It's much easier than to cover something broad, and my mind always wanders. Yeah, I'm not a focused person, especially when I eat crap. I've eaten so much crap today. I mean, just from last 2 days. I start high raw. Well, sorry, it's not even high raw. No, I start 100% raw each day for 10 years now. So that's this program running great. There's no skipping here. Well, after banana and few persimmons, I go straight to pizza and chocolate and cookies and tea all in one sitting. All in one sitting. Big pizza. Big pizza. The pizza in frozen section? That's the serving for me. The whole pizza. And on top of it, I put more toppings, more mushrooms, more spinach or asparagus. Today I came up with avocado. I put avocado on my pizza. Oh, I've never done that. Have you done it? Do it. So good. All creaminess and nuttiness from avocado. Oh. So yeah, listen. Pizza and chocolate. Lots of chocolate. I don't do a bite of chocolate. Few cookies and a tea. All in one sitting. Okay. And then I come home and then little mashed potatoes, well, because it was just leftovers. Otherwise I would have gotten a whole serving. And then chocolate and almonds on top. Then yesterday I started with cantaloupe, and then salad with cabbage and tomato. Then I go to macaroni and cheese and spinach casserole with mushrooms. A huge portion, like half a casserole dish. Then next meal is cookies and chocolate and tea. Next meal, pizza with ice cream, followed with ice cream and chocolate and tea. Crazy girl. That was yesterday. And today I haven't felt this yet. I'm about to. So yeah, that's how much I eat. I'm not just. It's not that I just went back to cooking. It's not that I'm eating wholesome vegan. No, I went back to vegetarian with cheese pizzas and ice creams and other sweets, and it's a whole lot of mess and craziness. But it's all good. And that's what I've been telling you. I'm all or nothing person. Either or. I can do raw 100%, no problem, unless some crappy shit happens that I didn't count on, like becoming cold. Somehow I wasn't mentally prepared. If I was raw 8 months by the time cold came, I would have taken it very differently. Probably would have stayed raw. But it's all good. It's all a learning experience. I love it. And I'm sharing with you. So maybe, learn from my mistakes, or just try it out. Experiment. Do your own thing. Try it. Could you do that? Like, by the time the cold comes, you raw like for about 4 or 5 months. Can you stay raw? Can you stay raw? And a lot of people probably could. Mentally strong people, very good mindset. Something went wrong in my program, unfortunately. But it's all good. All for the good reasons at the end. I'll get out of it quickly. And you're gonna be witnessing all of it. One thing I wish I was a way faster talker. I talk so slow and I wander all around the globe. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And please comment something because it's cool. The reciprocation. Let's keep it up. Thank you guys. All the best.